Now, taking control of your thoughts does not mean that we are bypassing, that we are ignoring any of them. It's choosing to acknowledge them and choosing to think something else. And that to me is the process of how, especially in the healing world, just like I told you, Roberta, how long has it been? Have you ever allowed yourself to be angry? Like, to me, when we let that anger and we actively choose to feel it and then we choose to let it go, that is healing. And by choosing to let it go, you're choosing to redirect those thoughts in a different direction. And that's what this is all about. To me, you want to give yourself freedom, redirect those thoughts. Start redirecting those thoughts. You know, your brain is an amazing computer and it has been programmed very, very well. And it knows every time you go into freak out mode, these are the things that needs to happen, just like that little circle that we just did. This is the pattern. This is what we do. This is how we do it. We can break that so that we don't go in to this freak out mode. So we don't go into fight or flight. Now, it's not going to break it to the point where if you needed it and you're being chased down by a tiger, it's not going to kick in. That's not what I'm talking about here. Like, but it's going to get you out of, how many times have you freaked out over money? Let's just put this in a, and you literally go to fight or flight mode. You are terrified. You're not going to be able to feed your kids. We're not going to have enough money to pay the power bill. How are we going to do all these? Oh my gosh, now we're sick to our stomach. Now we feel like we have the flu. We're like, what's wrong with me? Why am I? And your husband says something about money and you're like, I don't know what you want from me. Like this whole freak out, like, and literally it's like, you know, can you pick up some butter at the store? It's like, and we go through this whole process. We'll just put it in our day-to-day mode. This is our fight or flight mode. This is our freak out mode. This is where we don't feel safe and secure in the world anymore. This is where we convince ourselves that we're the only ones in the world that can save ourselves and that we're never going to have what we need. We never have enough. See, and this is where we can get out of those thought patterns and start really redirecting them into something else.